I was in my early 20s when my mom gave me a marriage book for Christmas. And I didn't even have a girlfriend at the time. I was like, I get it, Mom. You want grandkids. Regardless, I read that book that Christmas, and within 30 days, I was dating the woman I eventually married. And I'm really glad I did. Both read that book and married that girl.
Well, I would hope so.
In hindsight, Michael realized he had been given an incredible gift that Christmas of '91. That was the moment he began preparing for the most important earthly relationship in his life.
His relationship with me. And in 2003, after 10 years of marriage, Michael sensed God asking him to go back and reread that book with the goal of figuring out how to trick other people into doing what his mom tricked him into doing.
And the mission of Future Marriage University was born. Try to trick other people into doing what MJ's mom tricked him into doing.
Well, not exactly.
The mission of FMU is to empower students and young adults to grow spiritually and date wisely so they can marry well.
My mom's no longer with us, but I think it's a mission she would have loved.
But Michael's mom could have never guessed back then the idea that one book would inspire. Nor could she have imagined how hungry our entire culture would be for the relationship education FMU offers.
We call it Love Education, or Love Ed for short.
They call it Love Ed.
I just said that. So why don't you tell them what that is?
Love Ed is the missing link between the sex education kids get when they're young and the premarital counseling couples only get after they believe they've already found the one.
This means that most begin dating without a clear vision or direction for their dating life. Then the few that do make it to the altar, and fewer do, essentially choose a spouse before they even understand what it takes to succeed in marriage.
Doing relationships this way makes heartbreak, rejection, and regret almost unavoidable.
So Love Ed inspires and leads the wise individual to prepare for their future marriage like a successful career, intentionally, intelligently, and in advance. FMU delivers Love Ed online 24/7 through 400+ blog posts, over 260 videos, and regular social media posts.
And FMU offers Love Ed locally through in-person classes like Relationology and the Rated Sex Talks.
Plus, now we're producing written curriculum so others can read and share Love Ed teaching with the students and young adults in their lives.
In addition, MJ has been privileged to speak with students and young adults on church and college campuses, both in-state and out-of-state.
I have a blast sharing practical biblical truths about sex, dating, and relationships.
Through classes, online resources, and speaking engagements, the Lord has allowed FMU to reach hundreds of students locally and thousands around the globe.
Ultimately, we want to reach hundreds of thousands of students and young adults.
And we believe that partnered with the church, we're only getting started.
Empowering students and young adults to grow spiritually and date wisely so they can marry well. Future Marriage University.